So here's how we can use the gmath add-on in Google Forms. Basically what gmath does is it creates an image that gets plunked right into your Google form, and then it will generate a question right underneath. That's what Google Forms does. So let me show you how to use it. I'm going to click on it, and it will run you through some tutorials the first time you run it, but you can create a variety of things. Let's say we're doing expressions for factoring. When I started playing around with this, the simple mode, supposedly you can type in exactly what you want using keystrokes. So you'd use a caret to get an exponent, and there's quite a few other things. However, I found that the advanced mode, I liked it a little bit better. It's just my preference. So what I would do is, let's say I wanted to have them solve the problem, or factor the problem, 8x cubed plus 3x squared minus 6x. If I start typing that in, let's do 18, and now I need an x cubed, right? If I click on the little symbol, I can go x with an exponent, or superscript, and so now it's x to the a power. I just sub in my 3 there to make it x cubed. You can see that right up here. Then I'll type in plus, and then 3, I'll do my exponent, so x to the second power. Notice I'm not putting any spaces between my operations. It spaces it out really nicely up here in the editor. And then the last thing, actually instead of plus, let's do minus 6x. So there's my finished expression. And to put it into my quiz, all I need to do is click on this button, and that sends the image over. And notice when it sends it over, it will automatically add a question that goes with it. So my question for this would be factor the expression above. Now, one thing that I found was that you have to watch the image, and this is the limitation of this, I think. If I preview this as a student, you will see what happens. You cannot read the image, and I don't know why that is. So I played around a little bit, and I found that if you resize the image, it solves the problem. So, and you have to be careful, even if I resize it like this much. Let's preview it again. Still kind of ugly, right? So you have to make the image pretty big. Let's try this and see how it looks. And there we can read it clear as day, right? So that is the one problem with this. It looks like you have to make the image really, really big. So I would just check before you send this out to your students. Make sure you click on the eyeball, which is the preview, and make sure you can see all those expressions and equations really, really clearly. So that's how you use gmath with Google Forms. I hope you found it helpful, and if you have any questions, do not hesitate to let me know.